Hi, everybody! I am back again with another installment of True Stories. This one happens in the summer of 1992. A couple of my friends, Scott and Aaron, decided to go up to Great Falls, which is just north of Helena in Montana. And we decided to see Aaron's dad, who worked at a radio station up there. We get up there, and his dad didn't get off work for another few hours or so we decided, Canada's close by, let's go there. And since Aaron has never been to Canada before, it sounded like a great idea. So there we go, we leave Great Falls and head up to Canada. When we get to the border, they stop us like they stop everybody. You get stopped and interrogated by immigration, Canadian immigration. So, they asked me and Scott what our business was there, and as well, Aaron's never been there before, so we decided, let's go to Canada. So they ended up pulling Aaron in twice to talk to him. They weren't going to let us through initially because, Aaron didn't have any money whatsoever. I had a checkbook, and I believe Scott had like $20. So I guess that was enough for the customs or immigration agents to say, all right, you're free to go. Well, that was about an hour and a half, 2 hours of interrogation. So we only had enough time to drive up a ways into Canada and turn around and come back. So we went about 10 miles or just over 16 kilometers into Canada when we found some railroad tracks. It decided to pull over, get out, and do a whole bunch of stupid things. Peeing on the railroad tracks, throwing drumsticks up in the air. Well, side note, Aaron was a drummer. Anyway, throw drumsticks up in the air and catch them. And trespass on railroad property. And every single time, it's like, whoa, we've never done this in Canada before. It was getting late, so we decided to leave and had a race to the car. When we take off running, Aaron and I are pretty much neck and neck. Scott got a late start, but he's one quick son of a bitch. Tell you what, he whizzed right past us, and Aaron and I saw this truck coming down the road and knew we wouldn't be able to make it, so we stopped about 10 feet from the road, and Scott kept on running. And this truck didn't stop, attempt to slow down, blow his horn, or anything like that. And Scott went right across the road, and that truck missed his trailing leg by mere inches, or centimeters, if you will. And, after the truck passed, Aaron and I crossed the road, and we found Scott there leaning against my car, clenching his chest like he's having a heart attack. And, he has a nice shade of green, not quite this dark, but a light shade of green, like he's about ready to throw up. And the only thing he said is, never been almost killed in Canada before. Anyway, we started to head back because it was time to get back to Great Falls. And, on the way back through, we had no problem getting back through in the United States because I guess we're from there. And we asked the Border Patrol there, is it customary to stop people and interrogate them for an hour and a half, 2 hours before crossing over? And she said, well, if a carload of kids from Canada wanted to get into the United States, we would do the same thing. So, well, kind of like an anticlimactic ending, but yeah, my friend almost died in Canada. God damn, my hair is kind of shaggy today. What do you think? Maybe a little gel? Yeah. Yeah, it's time for a haircut.